Hi guys, long time no see. Sorry about that. It was crazy with the holidays and then I got really sick. But I'm feeling a bit better now, so I'm here to answer Amethyst BOS tag. It was for a contest, which is over now. Someone has won, but still wanted to answer the questions. So right now you're looking at my Book of Shadows, which is just a binder, which always gets messed up because it's so full. It's a 3-inch binder, but I'll just get into the questions, which I have written down. So what do you call your Book of Shadows? I call it my Book of Shadows. When did you first start your Book of Shadows? This one I first started when I was about 20 years old, I think. I'm 25 now, so I guess about 5 years ago. Do you have more than one Book of Shadows, or do you have several that you separate into categories? Okay, so that's a sort of confusing question because I've got this one, which is my current Book of Shadows. Then I've got ones from like the past, like the first one I ever had. And then I've got ones where they're not actual Book of Shadows, but it's like a journal where I take notes of stuff that I want to put in my Book of Shadows. And then I also have, hang on, let me move this stuff out of the way. I also have this one, which I call my Grimoire, which is really nice. It's a post-bound book, but it's completely blank. There's nothing in it yet. It's got really nice parchment paper, but it's 100% blank. There's nothing in it yet because I plan on transferring everything from this Book of Shadows into this. Okay, sorry. Next question. Do you keep a Book of Mirrors as well as a Book of Shadows? Yes, I do. This is my Book of Mirrors. I'm not going to show you what I wrote in it, but the inside here came just white. Then it started falling apart right here. So I put this pretty scrapbook paper on the inside in the front and back. And then I put these ribbons here myself when I put the scrapbook paper in. And then inside it's just got, sorry, I need to hold the camera up higher. It's got this pretty paper, and then you can see I've written in it. What's your favorite thing to do in your Book of Shadows? Well, in this one, it's just all like typed information, but that I've typed up myself or found on the internet, put into my own words. Like there's correspondences for herbs and things like that. But I know I've scrapped book before, so I know I like to do that. And so when I put it into this one, I'm going to make it a little bit of a scrapbooky, kind of somewhere between Practical Magic and Charmed Book of Shadows style, and put my own twist into it. And so I know I like to scrapbook, so that's my favorite part. It's going to be that part of it. Did you do a blessing or ritual on your book when you first got it or before writing? Yes, I did a blessing on this before, when I first got it, and but I don't do it before writing in it every time. Do you organize the pages into sections? Yes, you could see that with the tabs there. Do you let anyone ever see it? I mean, people have like seen the binder before, but they don't really know what it is. My family doesn't know what it is, or excuse me, because it just has this on the front. It's not labeled on the side or anything. They don't really know what it is or anything, and I wouldn't want to explain it to them. And no, I don't let anyone see inside it or anything. What does your Book of Shadows mean to you? Oh, that's kind of a toughie too. It means a lot to me. It's kind of like, it's, I guess I should have thought more about this before turning on the camera, but I guess it's sort of a part of me that is, I mean, it's my spirituality, so it's means, I mean, it means a lot to me. I don't really know how to put it into words. Do you have a special place for it? Is it wrapped in a special material? I have a special place for both these, yes. This one I don't keep wrapped in a special material, but this one I keep wrapped in this kind of faux velvety material, and I keep this part down so that the back part is facing up. Do you plan to hand it down to future generations, or is it just for you? Well, I made it just for me, but if future generations are interested in this one, then yes, I would be willing to hand it down. What's your opinion on bought versus handmade? So obviously this is bought, it's just a binder, and this one is bought as well. I really like this one. It's probably about 3 inches wide, and on the spine it's got a pentacle, and then it's got these 3 rivets, or whatever they're called. That's not what they're called, but then it's just completely blank on the back, and it's got this nice detailing on these 2 corners. And then I showed you the inside with the kind of gold. But it's bought. I mean, someone made it, you know, but I bought it. And it's got these nice, sorry, my feet. It's got these nice, see if it'll focus, there we go. These nice bookmarks, got 6 of them, 2 gold, and then 4 of these navy ones. They're real thin. And so I don't have a problem with buying books. I do make my own books. I've never used one as a book of shadows before, but I think making it does put your own sort of energy into it and your own spin onto it, and you can make it your own. But if you can't make your own for whatever reason, I don't see a problem with buying them. What's your opinion on the charmed aesthetic of looking aged with perfect calligraphy writing? Again, if that's your style, I don't have a problem with it. I think that style is very beautiful, personally, but again, I do think that people seem to think that that's like what it's supposed to look like, and that a lot of people go with that at the beginning and then realize, oh, well, that's not what my style is, so they end up changing it. But they think that's what it's supposed to be or something, so they just go with that before realizing that that's not them. So I think that you should go with what's you and not just that because it's what everyone else is doing or whatever. Do you own or want to own any replica books from famous witches? Or even real, either real or from popular TV and film? I've never really been like super inclined to, but I do. There's this woman, Isis Chandler, who makes really beautiful replicas, and she makes them from the Secret Circle TV show, and I've seen them flipped through and everything, and they're beautiful, and I'd love to own one of those, but it's not like something like I really, really, really want or anything. If you watched a lot of witchy films or TV, what was your favorite book of shadows or spell book? I really like the practical magic one. I love the scrapbooky style, but that's probably my very favorite. I also like the charmed kind of calligraphy and the pretty artwork in it, but the practical magic would be my favorite. So I guess that's it. Yeah, there's not much else I wanted to say. So thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And blessed be.